Welcome on back. Time now 6:44, and we've reached day 38 of the government shutdown, and there could be some movement on a deal to get things back up and running. So let's go live to Congressional correspondent Nate Reed, who's on Capitol Hill this morning. And Nate, could the shutdown finally be coming to an end, and is there a chance that something could go wrong with this potential deal?
Tony, every day up here we are making history, but not good history. It's the longest government shutdown in American history, and there are some conversations between senators, Democrats and Republicans about possibly ending this stalemate 38 days long now, bringing an end to these cascading crises we've seen across the country, everything from SNAP benefit funding running out to that court case to try and unlock those funds. Furthermore, the air traffic control delays we've seen across the country. Senators are in town on this Friday. They might not even be able to get home if they want to because of some of those flight delays and reductions that we've seen the Trump administration put in place at airports all across the country because of that air traffic controller shortage. They're essential employees. They're not getting paid, and some of them are starting to call out sick. So things are just getting worse across the country as this shutdown stretches longer. But these bipartisan talks up here on Capitol Hill, Democrats are possibly feeling emboldened as a result of those special elections that we saw on Tuesday, where they did exceptionally well in almost every race they wanted to all across the country. Ultimately, that could embolden them. The ask from Democrats right now is simple: get President Trump involved with some sort of agreement to end the shutdown. Here's Senator Chris Coons, the Democrat from Delaware. Do you think that there's an off-ramp to end the shutdown by the end of this week?
Absolutely. The off-ramp is for the president to get involved and to say to Speaker Johnson, bring the House back in, add a one-year extension to the Affordable Care Act tax credits, and we could be, I suspect we could open within the hour.
Now, to answer the rest of your question, there are so many places that this could still go off the rails. For one, the Senate, even if they reach a deal, it'll still need to be passed by the House of Representatives. And House Speaker Mike Johnson did not sound inclined yesterday to put whatever deal is reached in the Senate up for a vote in the House. President Trump will also need to sign the bill, allow it to become law. Not clear if President Trump endorses these bipartisan negotiations that are now possibly ongoing.
Nate, thank you so much for doing the work to get us the answers that we're looking for live in D.C. We appreciate it. Now, coming up on 6